it work with da 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 da? So.
Oh, very well. I'm here today. Welcome, everybody. This is Aya. Yes, I have a much longer name, but it'd be difficult for many humans to pronounce, and I don't even know if my tongue has the ability to do that in Michael's body. So I've been asked by Victoria to speak on technology and what you can come to expect. And for example, we stopped today at Starbucks and we had to wait in line. Outside in the drive-thru, we're waiting in line, and one of the comments was, boy, it'd be nice if we didn't have to wait in line. Well, on board ship, if you need something, it's kind of similar to Star Trek, where they have what you would call a replicator. We have other names for them, but essentially it's a station that exists throughout the ship, and there are multiple ones. If you need something, you either walk up to the station and ask for it, or you can even pre-order it, just like you would pick up the phone here and call and place an order and then go get your food, right? But it doesn't work that way. Yes, there are lower decks where you can get that kind of service. We call that direct service. But most services are indirect. You simply ask the AI that's following you for your heads-up display, and then you just simply order what it is you want to order, and the next time you walk by one of these receptacles, everything will be waiting for you.
That's pretty cool.
And it's very helpful because then you don't have to carry anything with you until you're done doing things. Like, how most people complain about having to carry groceries, or we don't do that. We don't carry things like that. All of us also have what's called a dimensional pocket. For example, imagine opening up your purse and being able to put things, like 2x4s. You just stick it down in your purse, and it's a dimensional space. And there's also a anti-gravity directory inside of the dimensional space that renders everything weightless, so that when it's required for you to recall the item, you simply ask for the item 2x4, and then you'd pull a 2x4 out of your purse or your wallet. See, as long as as wide as the receptacle is as big as this portable, we call it also a portable hole. And you may have seen things like this on Bugs Bunny, where they throw a hole on a wall and then people dive through it. Well, such technology exists. It simply opens up a small portal into what we call a null space, or a dimensional room. So I know that people think that that's fascinating. I don't even think about it. It's just sort of like, it's common technology that has existed for thousands of years.
So in the future, ladies, you will not need a purse anymore, or a diaper bag, or
no, it'll be a thin thing that you carry with you. There was a science fiction movie that demonstrated null space very effectively. It was this woman with a sword. What was that story? I can't recall it as well when you're overshadowing someone. No. It was a futuristic thing. She read, not Red Sonja. No, that was an older movie. No, this was a newer movie. It had that Milo, I can't think of the woman's name there, that was in all the Resident Evil movies, and her hair could turn different colors.
Mila Jovanovic.
Yes, she was the woman in this movie. I can't think of the name of it, but...
Oh, I know.
And she could defy gravity. She had a gravity...
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Belt and all this other cool stuff.
And she had blue hair one time, purple hair the next.
Yeah, and wielded a dimensional samurai sword. Well, there was a scene in this movie, anyhow, where she was stockpiling all of her weapons, and you could see that in the dimensional spaces next to her hands, where she could call up machine guns, that there were weapons that were stacked behind. She had about 100 of these weapons, and it was like limitless ammunition as well.
Yeah.
This was an example of a rotational null space that is usable in combat, those kind of things. So it's something that most people wouldn't think about, but it's definitely something. You would never run out of equipment or weapons, and you could carry a vast amount of protective devices that could be recalled at will simply by thinking about what you need. It's all integrated into heads-up displays that can be controlled with your mind. So
that was actually a very interesting movie because all of the people on Earth got a virus.